Hi friends, welcome to Like Smiles 31. Hope you are doing well. In today's video, I'm gonna show you what is a calculated field and how to use it. Let's get started. Calculated fields allow you to create new data from data that already exists in your data source. When you create a calculated field, you are essentially creating a new field which is not available in your data or data source, and the values or members of which are determined by a calculation that you can control. Let's see how to create a calculated field and how we can use it. I'm opening Tableau public application. I have the sample superstore data with me and I have taken it. You can take any data. This is just a demonstration of how to use the function or how to use the existing option in Tableau public. So data could be anything. And as you see, my mouse pointer is over the data pane. This is the data source, sample superstore data. Right below the data source, we have four options. One is search, and the next one is filter. Next is view data. Right beside view data, there is a drop down. When you click on it, there is an option called create calculated field. I'm clicking on that. We can create a calculation by using create calculated field option. This is one way of creating a calculated field. Let me show you another way of creating calculated field. I'm closing this window and selecting a dimension and right clicking on it, and you can see an option called create. Under create menu we have four options: calculated field, group, set, parameter. Since we are talking about calculated field now, I'm selecting calculated field. And this way also you can create a calculated field. So this automatically takes the dimension on which you have clicked on create calculated field option, and I'm closing this window again. You can create a calculation on top of measure also. So I have selected discount measure and right clicking on it, and you can see the option again create. Under create menu we have calculated field option on the top. I'm selecting that. You can see the difference, right? In initially when I clicked on category has been appeared over here. When I clicked on discount has been showing up over here. We can rename the calculation as discount calculation. You can do anything over here, like no, if you want sum, average, total, anything. We have multiple functions like numeric number functions, string functions, date functions, type conversion functions, logical functions, aggregate functions, user functions, table calculations, spatial calculations. So let me select number function. You can see lot of functions are available over here. You can select anything according to your requirement, and you can select string functions. We have lot of string functions over here, and if you select any function which is displaying over here, you could see the description like no syntax, what could be the syntax of write, or what is the description of it. There is an example stated over here. You can check these and then write calculation based on that. We have logical functions also, and, else, if, null, state. Likewise we have multiple logical functions, aggregate functions, user functions, table functions. For now I'm making it simple. I'm creating sum of discount and discount calculation. saving it as, I clicked on OK to save it. We can get the sum. This is how we can create a calculated field. I'm editing the calculation again. We can change the function over here. Instead of sum, I'm selecting average. You can name it anything, you can rename it multiple times. So since I have changed the function, I have renamed it as discount average. So yeah, the value will change over here. Likewise, you can create a calculated field. Thank you guys. Thanks for landing at my channel Laxmails31. If you like my video or like my content, please like, share and let me know in the comments what could have been better. And if you have any questions for me, do let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Have a nice day. Bye bye.